What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the Clash Royale video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my deck. Has to be my favorite deck I've made so far while playing the game. It's super effective. I won 6 straight games before making this video, I think. That's a pretty good number. I'm pushing back up in cups, so pretty soon I'll be back in Arena 7. I'm in Arena 6 right now because I dropped. I'll show you guys the video of me getting to Arena 7 once I get there. But here's the deck. It's the Fireball, the Hog, the Elixir Collector, the Zap, the Goblins, the Spear Goblins, the Barbarians, and the Miner. Each card has a very important role in my deck, but if you do not have the Miner, you can switch them out for the Knight, because the Knight does have the same hit points, and the Knight does a little bit more damage, but the Miner you can place anywhere on the map. That's why I do like using the Miner a lot more than the Knight, but if you guys don't have it, that's alright. So let's jump into some live battles, and let's show you guys the deck in action. So jumping into the first battle, we're going to be playing against an opponent that uses Hog and the Giant, which has gotten extremely popular since Jason won the tournament. Everybody has been using it, and it is pretty annoying at times because they do get the Hog on the tower with the Giant distracting. It can do a lot of damage, but it is pretty easy to counter with the Barbarians, because the Barbarians can slow the Hog down because they will block the Hog from the tower. They're like a little wall, and they deal a lot of damage, so it is a little bit easier to counter now. And I do have the Barbarians in this deck, which is nice. So I got my Elixir Pump down, and I'm going for my Miner push here, and my Miner's going to tank against the tower, and they're just going to wipe the tower out. That is one of my favorite pushes, because if you do it without them noticing, piece of Miner is a little bit harder to see. They aren't really expecting it, and you're just able to wipe out the tower. And I also wiped out the Elixir Pump just to give us even more of an advantage. So that was a really good push right there. So he's going to start trying to build a push-up, so he placed down his Giant, and now I'm just waiting to see what he does. I'm going to place down my Spear Goblins because I'm at full Elixir, and he's going to place down his Minions, so I'm just going to wait, and I'm going to Fireball them now, just to get rid of those Minions, and we're going to be able to wipe out that Giant with all the units that we have up right now, with our Barbarians and our Spear Goblins. So here goes the Giant. It's not even going to get hit off on our tower, and now we're going in for a pretty big rush right here. He's going to place down his Barbarians, and I'm just going to place down my Miner to hopefully distract a little bit. I'm going to zap so that the tower gets distracted on my Miner. And we're going to do a little bit of damage, not that much though, because he was able to counter that quite nicely. But we get his tower down to 1,000 health, which is not that bad, and right now we have a pretty big lead. So he's just going to place down some Spear Goblins, and I'm not really sure why. I'm just going to place down my Elixir Collector to tank the damage, and his Spear Goblins will get a couple of shots off, but that's just fine. Right now we have a pretty big lead, we have 2 Elixir Collectors, and I'm just going to place down my Hog right there just to see what he does. I'm going to place down my Fireball, so he has to wait to place down units, or otherwise they would have got hit with the Fireball. So now we placed down his archers, but it was a little bit too late, and there goes his tower. So now we're up by 2 towers, and I'm just waiting, and I know I'm going to get the 3 crown right here. So I'm going to place down my Miner on his Elixir Collector once I get my push built up here. So here come my units, and I'm going to start, and I'm going to place down my Hog Rider just to get the most effective push out of this. And I'm just going to wait 1 second. So here we go. I'm going to place down my Miner with my Hog on the right, and these will make it to the tower, and I'm going to place down my Goblins with the Hog just to deal more damage, and my tower gets distracted on the Miner, and we're just dealing massive damage to the tower, and we're able to wipe it out pretty much all the way. So now we're just waiting, and I'm just going to place down my Barbarians with the Fireball to push the Hog back so that we can defend that tower, and we're looking pretty good right now. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to save up my Elixir, and I'm going to place down my Miner with my Hog. So we're running out of time here. We have 10 seconds. We have to hurry up. And he doesn't have many things to counter besides his Minions. So he's just going to place those. But it was too late. We already got this tower. So that was a nice 3 crown right there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys can use the deck. The Miner is actually a really good card. You should actually use them. And I'll see you in my next one. Peace.